If you're someone that constantly sets goals but rarely sees them come to fruition, despite the hard work that you've been doing and despite your good energy that you've been bringing, I think you should try this goal setting technique instead. And what I mean by this is if you're the type of person that sits down at the beginning of the month, you set financial goals for yourself, you want to make $10,000 a month in your business, right? Yet time after time again, you're constantly feeling disappointed by your own goal setting, and maybe you're starting to feel not really motivated by your goals. There's a different way of thinking about this and a different way of being motivated by something externally. I want to know, rather than what are you looking to create, start thinking about what is your antithesis? What are you working hard to avoid? What is that worst case scenario for yourself that you will do anything? You will work as hard as you need to work to never either go back or never experience a certain type of life. This can even be a current circumstance in your life that you're just done experiencing. That, as an example, paying a bill late or always having to be on a budget when you go shopping, something that you're experiencing that you're trying to move away from rather than looking at something up in the sky and trying to move towards it. Because I think collectively, we're all just moving out of this idea that we need to be positive all of the time in order to be productive. In order for good things to happen in our life and for us to build the business that we want to build, we don't always have to be in a good mood. We don't always have to be high vibe. And that mentality has actually trapped a lot of people into not really playing in their minds with what the worst case scenario actually is. Because then we're afraid we're going to manifest it because our thoughts are things and our things turn into manifestations in our life. And it's like, we all need to just chill out. I'm not saying you need to obsess about all of the horrible stuff that could happen to you in your life, but you need to at least be aware of what those things are. Bring it from your subconscious to your conscious mind, because this will also help dispel a lot of fears for you as well. You'll realize that a lot of things that you're subconsciously stressing out about are probably really unrealistic and are never going to happen. And going back to the motivation piece, I also just think it's in our nature to naturally be motivated by situations that we want to avoid. I think if we were in a survival situation, we would be trying to avoid hunger, avoid thirst, avoid freezing to death. Those things would get us up out of bed every day and motivate us to go out and create those survival circumstances. And really, at the end of the day, this is about finding something that works for you. If you've been setting the same old goals month after month and it's not working, try something different. Business is so much about experimentation, and it's literally as simple as doing more things that work and doing less things that don't work. So you can keep clinging on to your methods that you know haven't been successful for you and don't work, or you can scrap it all, throw it out the window, and try something new. Stop clinging to things that are not bringing you closer to your goals. It's literally just destructive for you, and it's destructive for your mindset because you have taught yourself to get stuck in the rut so much and to get so firmly held in your beliefs that trying anything else seems like a threat. Literally, just liberate yourself. Experiment. Release your old ideas of what you think you need to do in order to make it work. And this goes for everything, not just setting goals and achieving goals, but let go of that pressure that you've put on yourself to always have it right and to always have it figured out. Go into more of an experiment mode, like experiment with your business.